Welcome to Fear, Side 2.
Cox. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. How's it going? A little bit of DJ Shadow to get the day going. I considered starting the stream with a new song of mine, but you know, I'll be posting that soon, so it's fine. Yeah, so last week We did the fucking Family Guy. Lucky there's a Mashup Guy! We did that guy, on which we all can rely. And that was supposed to be a double stream along with the fellow we'll be looking at today. But then, you know, that was a week ago, and basically I've been recovering. I mentioned last time that I kind of threw my back out, and it's been difficult for me to not, I'm like 50% better. I could probably lift a TV, you know, that sort of thing. So I've been making it a little bit worse, but it's finally getting, you know, properly better, I think. I'm able to walk without fucking hunching over like a weirdo, so that's helpful. But yeah, you know, it's been a little while. We're here to talk about the other part of that stream. I forget the name of the last stream, but it was like Family Guy, Kidnap, Brony, RP, Rant, or something. It was like a mix of the two people. This time, though, it's just gonna be the one guy. We might look at other people too. There's a plus more in the title, but you know, I'm allotting myself. I don't know how much time it's going to take to look at this guy, because a lot of it's going to be text and reading that's required. Basically, a week or so ago, person on the Discord, I think it was Alexis, found this. I don't know how they found this, but this was some person named furriesandbronies.wordpress.com, and when we looked at that, it was pretty bad, and it kept being bad, and then it linked to a YouTube channel which was pretty bad. So, you know, we're gonna look into that a little bit today, and apparently people didn't know the guy was into kidnapping, because he is. That's also something I learned with like a little glance. I looked at one of his posts on his WordPress, and he was just like, wait, so he was like reviewing a game, or kind of let's playing a game. His spelling is fucking awful, by the way. He admits that himself, but he was like reviewing some kind of a game that was like a brony, not brony, but ABDL Babyfur bedwetting kidnap game. I can't believe I'm just saying these words. And he was like very happy about the fact that there's kidnapping involved. I don't know. But we're gonna look into that. Take a look at chat here. What now? What? Oh, you know, don't worry. It's probably on Steam. It's probably like being recommended to you on Steam right in between, like, you know, Death Stranding and like my mommy has a big dick simulator VR or whatever. Like, they're probably all just on Steam currently. So let me get this going here. I hope there's no issues. No issues, ma'am. No issues. Let me see here. So I don't know how much of this I'm going to be able to show, but this is Furries and Bronies .wordpress, and it doesn't show his like banner properly, as you can see. He's got like images of him in this various states of dishevelment, but they're like cut off at the head ish. You know, this is like clearly not aligned properly, but yeah, I put, so in the thumbnail I put this Neko Muse Potty Trouble 18 Plus Part 2, The Theory of the Lore. And the reason why was I didn't have anything else to put in the picture. And I saw this and I was just like, what is this? What am I reading? Like, I just glanced at this. I was like ready to, you know, pack up the thumbnail, but then I was just like, wait, what is this? You know what? Fuck it. This is going in the thing. And so this is, I guess, something that he was reviewing. So the last time we talked about this game, today we're going to talk and theorize about what's going on. Now, before we begin, be aware this is a massive spoiler territory here. Yeah, this is on Steam. I mean, maybe it's not anymore, but I suggest looking at the game for yourself. It is on Steam, and it is worth a whirl. Well, is it on Steam? Is it still on? Wow. It's still on Steam, and it's very positive. Neko Mew and his family just moved to their new home. And yeah, I mean, it's a one-player rhythmic video game. You must help Nekomew get to the toilet before he pisses himself. Alright, well that's enough of that. But that's a real game. You can buy that. And there's an extra mode. After finishing the game without using the slow mode, the extra mode, question mark, will be unlocked. This new mode allows you to play the game in different ways. Also, if you beat these levels, you'll find out more stuff about Nekomew's story from a different point of view. And I have just noticed it now. Nekomew has an extra mode if you can complete the whole game without touch slow mode, and beating the levels allows you to play the levels in different ways. Maybe you will play as Daddy Husky, checking on his son before he heads back to bed. This could also have similar effects to that of Neko, where Husky Daddy is seeing Darren and Karen bosses, along with the pee meter. It would not be the first time you all wanted to see Daddy Husky peeing himself. Or what about him making his way to the toilet while he was a pup? He could be recalling the memory by nightmares and dreaming about walking to the potty on his own with a flashlight that could be a replacement for the creepy, totally not ripping of Among the Sleep doll. Sure. This could have two different game over outcomes. And, like this, it then zooms out to show that Daddy Husky's sheets are wet along with sleeping with Hottie Mummy. The other way could be similar to Nekomew's peeing accident, where Daddy Husky looks down at his pee puddle. So this is the first one we're looking at. This is the first article here. You know. Don't say I didn't warn you in the title. You were warned. And I don't know if it gets worse, but it does get different from this. It definitely gets different. It changes up a lot. Let me see. Hottie Mummy. Oh god, guys. We may even get lore on this guy. Look. It's this guy. He's gonna get lore. Maybe. You gotta buy Nekomew's Potty Trouble Royal to get the bonus dungeon at the end of the year. Let's see. Remember, this is all speculation because I have only seen up to the final encounter from a Let's Player named Neko as well. Oh, the irony. Spelled differently. Nico, the Sergal. He did too. Okay. Hang on. There's Let's Plays of this on YouTube. This guy's got 162,000 subscribers, chat. Oh my god. So he played the fucking pissing himself game, Nekomew? Yeah. Wow, okay. Well, yeah, if you want to watch a Let's Play of this fucking game, Neko the Sergal over here, rar. Hello, everyone. He played Dog Mom is Pretty Thick, though, Nekomew's Potty Trouble. Is that must be, what is it, Hottie Mommy? Is that what it said? The Return of the Furry Piss Baby, Nekomew's Nightmares. Oh, there's a sequel? Great. This was from 5 months ago. Wow. It was 5 years ago, and then 5 months. Great. That's good. I'm glad that that's a successful developer. You know, I support indie developers, so that's great. Even can't I just piss in the bed and get it over with? Come on. So there's like a meme here based on the Nico the Sergal playthrough. This is the evil Schmidt that you have to deal with. Can't say shit. This is a baby-friendly pissing RP blog. Can't I just pee the bed and get it over with? Come on. So this is the guy's art. This net furries and bronies person. He makes this art, and it's like there's these speech bubbles and stuff. It's very interesting. It's different. the one that I saw was like a bunch of people, like, I don't know, humiliating him. Like, oh, this is weird. I wouldn't want to watch this. Like, it's basically this stream, but it was a picture. I don't know if we'll see that, but it was just like this kind of thing where it was a bunch of like MS Paint speech bubbles and his characters going like, haha, this is so cringe. I'm not interested in you. And like that was the image, and I guess he's into that. So hey, don't copyright strike me. I'm giving you a big chufty orgasm. Anyway, I think that is enough. After all, it is called Nekomew's Potty Trouble 18 Plus Part 2, The Theory of the Lore. Not Nekomew's make jokes and memes and have a right good old laugh. Oh, yeah, we gotta get back to business here. This is important. So as before, I either watch a full Let's Play on this. They are plenty roaming around on the internet, or play the game if you do not want spoilers, because from this moment on, wow, the spoiler... Do people really care about spoilers for the baby piss game? Oh, well, yeah, this is another part about the game. Neko moves into a new house, and in the house, Neko finds some nappies and diapers. It is trauma time. I will take you to a new home, and I will also make you pee yourself. Oh! Yeah, so I mean, this just goes on for a while. It is just a theory, nothing more. This is like is this like Piss Baby Five Nights at Freddy's? Which, I mean, insert your jokes about that just being regular Five Nights at Freddy's, but... Wow, yeah, I mean, I keep like blacking the screen, or, you know, going back to the thing, because I don't know if we're gonna get, like, something bad, you know? I mean, this whole thing is bad, but, Matt Pat going crazy right now, yeah. So I guess he has to face his traumas. The first trauma is pretty self-explanatory. You find out in one point or another in Nekomew's life, he was a orphan and was taken into foster/adopting care. Now this is probably going to scare a few people that was in the system. So they may be able to sympathy with the character. So he ends up into the foster care system. While been a little bit hard of seeing, the theory is that Mrs. Pigeon used to stay out each night, and knowing that Neko would run away, would place her rocking chair out in the hallway. We're going into this with no context, right? So I mean, who's Mrs. Pigeon? We don't know. Yeah, it doesn't worry. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Is that gonna make you happier to know that? Like, ask yourself that. I could go, and I could find out who Mrs. Pigeon is, and I could learn the lore of the Nekomew Potty Trouble game. But, like, you know, when you're on your deathbed, are you gonna look back on that and be like, boy, I'm glad. You know, I'm glad that I at least found out who Mrs. Pigeon was. So don't worry about that. But she, you know, she knows that Neko will run away. She was probably hard of seeing, but she made up for it with her hearing. Nekomew, when he needed to go to the bathroom, would often come across her, and Mrs. Pigeon would coo quite loudly as if to say, "What on earth are you doing up this time of night?" Because of this, sometimes on odd occasions, it would startle Nekomew so much that he ended up peeing on the floor. And since it would have been too late to change his cloths, Neko would have to sleep in his pee-stained pajamas. As you may have guessed, this garnered a lot. Man, I'm looking at a word like guessed, and I'm like, is this misspelled? Like, everything is so misspelled at this point that I'm like, I'm second guessing myself. This meant, M-E-N-T, they was quite a few times that Neko's bed was wet or his floor. But Nekomew found a way around it. A way. One word. He learned each time see, like, I see the word learned, and I'm surprised that there's an E there. Like, I'm surprised it's not, like, learnt. Or, like, just L-E-A-R-N-D. Or even just, why is the A in there? Why is it not just L-E-R-N-D? You know, he learned. He learned. At this point, I'm just surprised when a word is spelled correctly. Each time the chair rocks to a certain part of the rhythm. He spelled rhythm correctly? Oh, that's a hard one. He could slip through without being detected. But then you write bean wrong. Ah, motherfucker. It is just a theory, nothing more. Hang on. Hang on. It's a theory. It's a theory. It's a theory. It's just a theory. It is a theory. It is a theory. What a relief. So Neko goes to the toilet and the next night begins. So next we have this cat, the kidnapper, who is tracking not only you, but other kittens down. I have already covered them a little bit in part 1. This night trauma, Neko Mew experiences a hit and run. Oh my gosh! I do not know what is worse. Neko in the forester system, or seeing someone you love get ran over. Just bear with us, because it gets freakier, comma. So here is my theory. Neko was walking with his brother. Yes, Neko Mew did have a brother at some point. It was dark, and they was on their way back after a lovely day out. But before Neko could know it, a car ran him over and hit him. Neko, being the little kitten he is, got scared and hid. I really thought that said got scared and shitted. The driver of the car was pretty much in shambles. Pretty much, you know. Yeah, not completely. Pretty much. He was you know, he's had worse days. After that, the squirt gets put into foster care, linking it up with Mrs. Pigeon. So why the windows? Why is Neko Mew scared of them? Well, the theory is it all comes back to this cat. The kidnapper. The kidnapper is looking through the windows to see if there would be any chance that he could take to snatch poor young Neko. If you have noticed, if you wet yourself near the window, or you watch other people wetting themselves near the window, there is a sentence I never thought I would say. You can see the shadow from the window disappearing. And who is there to pounce at you with their very own kidnapping sack? Yes! This kitty. Also the level I did not see, H. Could have been more than one meaning. Both the nightmare and the kidnapper. Like, what am I reading at this point? You know, like this whole thing, he's trying to have a theory. We need a fucking theory about what exactly the words are that he's saying. Alright, well that's this one. That's his theories about the Neko Mew game. It keeps going. I mean, it just keeps going. There's so much more of this. Oh god. Oh wait. Oh god. They had to put... Kidnapping of kittens. They had to put scat somewhere, didn't they? Well, it is a ABDL / Babyfur game, and the pee and poop are mostly regards nappy and diaper. And in that, you have a few people that like the messing side, so I guess it is a small nod to them. Like what Found did by Toddler Girl. Go check them out, they are amazing. Oh, rundown, sorry. So this is like just he's going off about little baby animals shitting themselves. That's fine. It's always interesting the way they think that adding the fur element to it, it's like, oh, if I was just into little kids shitting themselves, that would be weird. But it's a little cat kid. So that's fine. That's normal. That's just a lifestyle. Don't worry about it. Yeah, so this continues. Yeah. Neko Mew. Yeah, so this is the one that I was reading the other day. This is the one that mentions the kidnapping and seemed very interested by it. This is part 1 of this. Neko Mew's Potty Trouble is an ABDL or Babyfur game focusing less on the nappy or diaper for all you Americans. Yeah, focusing less on the padding side of things and more on the pee side of things. And believe me, this game has a lot of peeing. There is something quite haunting about this game. Oh, I'll say so. From the black background to the underscore note in the game, you will hear this music at the start of the... I'm not clicking on your fucking link. Yeah, you can eat shit. You probably like it too. You make your way to tutorials so you can learn and yes, even get better acquainted with the story. So the main character Neko moves into a house to get... Okay. Why they moved and what trouble they had there last time, no fur knows. Okay. Here's the thing. Every pony is annoying, but at least it sounds like everybody. You know? The first time you see it, you know what it is. It's every pony. It's meant to be everybody. And it's annoying, and it's really annoying. And if you ever say that, I don't want to interact with you. But at least, at the very least, it does... There's a clear through line between every pony and everybody. No fur? What is that? The word fur doesn't sound in any way remotely like the word one or buddy or what do you... No fur... I mean, even no furry would have been better. No furry knows, you know, but no fur knows. That's so... God, that's awful. That's just awful. But we are at this new home, whether you like it or not, XD. So Neko finds a teddy or a plush. I am getting some Among the Sleep vibes here. This is the second reference to whatever that is. Probably some other fucking Babyfur thing. I don't know, but this little baby cat Sonic creature that pisses himself. This is the fucking game. The toy is special because once Neko accidentally drops it when giving it to his mother or caregiver, all will be answered in the game. Or not, it is one of those mysterious games. But anyway, once dropped, it is shown that it can light up. And here's the sexy husky daddy. And this is censored. Flashes the monsters or something. Oh, here's Hottie Mummy. Oh, is this the one that's thick? She's hot. She's hot? I mean, not really. This is, did people want to fuck this? Alright, well. You know, I'd be quicker to fuck, like, the girlfriend from, Conker's Bad Fur Day or something before this. Like, Lola Bunny, maybe. Like, what the fuck is this thing? This is closer to, like, Cool Cat's mom than anything fuckable. I don't know. After Hottie Mummy confronts both of you, keep in mind you can turn around in the game. It will save you from a lot of humiliation. Yeah, he's trying to get it. He's making us buy this game. Where does the kidnapping start? Can't I just pee the bed? The pee... Oh my god, the pee meter. So the pee meter is this cat thing that fills up with piss on the side. I can't believe this is happening. But then he in like MS Paint drew the words pee meter with like a little faucet and there's like drops and it's misspelling the word meter. I don't know if he knows that. Nappies and diapers, and now it's time for the kidnap. Yeah, here's the part. Here's the part that I read that made me realize that this would be something of interest. The kidnapper probably finds you because of your pee. Okay, wait. So in this game we have peeing and kidnapping. Alrighty. He's got a little fucking uWu rape face there. That's good. Is my stream still up? Are people like... Have I been banned yet? No? Okay. First message I see is God is dead. God is dead. You know, you're right. Well, that's enough of Neko Mew. That's that fucking game. That's that. Here's a completely unrelated thing here on his WordPress. Alvin and the Chipmunks Tribology. PG Part 1. Now, this has nothing to do with tribbing or tribes, like tribals, tribology. No, it's just a horrible, funny misspelling of the word trilogy. It's very funny that he just somehow misspelled the word trilogy and turned it into tribology. Multiple times, too. Alvin and the Chipmunks Tribology. We are going to be talking about Alvin and the Chipmunks films, or at least the first 3 anyway. I don't know what happens in Road Chip. Spoiler alert! Like, again, it's just the mindset that you have to be in to think that anybody would care about a fucking spoiler alert for the Alvin and the Chipmunks movies. I mean, at any point, let alone, like, a well over a decade after they came out. But, yeah, spoiler alert, everybody. Now, or else consider this a spoiler alert. The first film we will be looking at is the remake of the beloved cartoon series Alvin and the Chipmunks became the cool, hip, cool part of that generation needed to know who Alvin was and the technology that is used in nowadays society. Well, technically it was 2007, but still modern. We start off seeing the Chipmunks singing a song Bad Day, which begs the question, how did they get to hear the song when they live in the woods? Then after that, the tree... Christmas tree that they were staying in gets chopped down and they end up slipping away in a basket of muffins. Muffins. There's something funny you could do with that word. This is where our second story begins. Save Seville walks into the very studio that the Chipmunks are brought to, still hiding in the muffins bag. Dave is a musician and has a very important job. He is trying to impress the leader of a big record company. This is like reading Wikipedia in simple English. Like, have you ever done that? Hang on. Fuck it. What's a good thing? Go to Wikipedia, look up the word communism. And then hang on. Oh, what the fuck? They changed the way the site... Oh, this sucks. Oh, 160 languages. Hang on. Simple. Yeah, dude. I don't know if anybody's ever... I don't know if anybody has ever read Wikipedia on simple English, but it's very funny, and it just reminds me of this. Communism is a far-left political system that wants a world without different social class groups. Communists believe these differences are a kind of oppression. They say that things like factories, tools, and farms, the means of production, are only owned by some people, the bourgeoisie, which gives them unfair power over other people. Hang on. No, we can make this even better. So I'm about to turn this into a hang on. Oh, this is perfect. I'm about to turn this into a Hassan stream, everybody. No. Communists want these things to be owned by the workers instead of the bosses. They believe this will bring about the end of all money and private property. Good. I'm sorry, that's what that reminded me of. Let's just look up, like, horrible war crimes in Wikipedia simple English. This was bad! It was not very good! Like... alright, but that's, this guy's talking about Alvin and the Chipmunks. Deadwing Dork versus Sam Hyde. Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, I mean, he's like doing a fucking... Is this Article 13? What? Okay, so he's like doing a fucking Let's Play of the Alvin and the Chipmunks movie. Though Dave... As he is going down the office, everyone loves Dave, and even tries to offering the same basket of muffins that the Chipmunks are in. Though Dave declines and is happy that everyone is so nice and friendly to him... Full stop. That's the end of the sentence. I guess that's fine. Though Dave declines and is happy, you know, but that's still a weird sentence. He walks into Ian's office, and Ian does not like his music one bit, and says he wants something different. What are these images? What is this? Hang on. Am I gonna... He's trying to send me to a Wikia villains wiki. Oh, it's just a picture of this guy. Okay, very cool. Great. He can't embed the picture, so it... Sure. Once Dave exits the office and everyone starts to treat him callously because the music company is evil and support Article 13 so they can crush small business. I mean, you know, preach, man. You know, yeah, you're right. The music company is evil. They probably own this whole stream now because I played 3 seconds of the fucking Rugrats theme. But then Dave takes the muffins back. It's like consistently spelling it as muffins. That's great. Yeah, I mean, this is just Alvin and the Chipmunks. So Dave rescues the Chipmunks and he gets the girl and Ian gets Japanese merchandise toys of Alvin in his cage. Happy end. The end. That was Alvin and the Chipmunks. I got to say, it's one of my favorites. But what can top that? Alvin and the Chipmunks, the Squeakquel. So, I will get back to this at some point because I have wrote so much. However, every time I come back after a long time, my review gets taken down. So consider this part 1. Why would this get taken down? Is this being taken down for copyright infringement or something? Is that what's happening, maybe? I don't know. But here's Hoodie Wolf's art and fursuits, PG. And this is a different person, I guess. Oh, it's a woman. Okay. So this is like the fucking... What was the thing before? It was in the fucking Neko Fur game. Yeah, toddler girl. It like links to some girl. Please go look at this toddler girl. She is great. I want her to love me. Like, I guess. And now this is him, like, doing the same with Hoodie Wolf over here, I guess. 18 plus Howler, the app that furries deserve. As we all know, Valentine's Day is coming up, and as we all know, they are a lot of single people out there that still wants to find someone. They are also a lot of furries that have not got any fur and would like to find some fur to be with. Yeah, stop trying to make some fur any fur. Is that like a common thing? Stop trying to make that a thing. That is making me hate furries again in a way that I thought I was becoming more tolerant. Like, you know, I'm getting older. You know, I've seen a lot of stuff. I feel like, whatever, furries. You know, if I read any fur, some fur, if I read that again, I might just be out here saying we should begin the crusade. Howler is a 18 plus site where you can find a furry that you have a crush on or just like the look of. Not only that, but you can find... God, I wish I had the fucking Rugrats song just on the soundboard. Just at any moment, just start playing it. Not only that, but you can find friends and maybe people from a local fur meet that you have gone to. You may say to yourself, full stop, ooh, I remember them. Worried that they are teenage furries and minor furries? Not to worry, it is a 18 plus for a reason. But children can lie, I hear you say, not a problem. They are 3 vertical dots at the top. If you find out that the person you are talking to is under the age of 18, simply report them and maybe block them. Howler has plenty of naughty seats for them. Yeah, okay, but again, you're somebody who sexualizes being a little kid and pissing yourself, so I mean, am I just supposed to take it on faith that, oh, don't worry, I'll just block them? You're right. I mean, yeah, you can, but I just don't believe that you will block them, though. I don't know. If you want to try Howler out and you are just so exited, you cannot wait. Here is the official page, Howler Official, and while you're at it, throw some money in their direction. It would be good to see how this app evolves. I imagine them to have a fur meet map and a meetup map that tells you who is meeting up and where, and having a closed meet which only people who are invited can see where you are meeting up. Bro, invest in commas. Like, now Howler is going to ask you a lot of things so listen up. One of the things it will ask you is for location. This is so that you can find other furs in your local area and they can find you. Now, I know some of you may be funny about this, but let me put you at ease. The only thing that the GPS system will say is you live in Yorkshire, if you live in that part of the county, or London if you live there. It will not point directly at your house where you live. Is this something we need to educate people on in 2019? How many furries? Like, furries strike me as a fairly, like, digitally in the know type of people. I mean, are they really not aware how GPS works or dating apps? Or is that just this guy? Another thing it will ask you is to sign up with Telegram. Now, you may be a little bit funny with this one, but I would say it is great. Then it will ask you if it could sync Telegram with Howler. And for some furs, they may feel a little weird about this. Now, oh god. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm scrolling away from this image. Now let me explain what this dose is. Okay, what is the misspelling here? Now let me explain what this does is. This is several types of fucked up at this point. But maybe it means the word dose. This is a dose of Howler. He's, you know. Now I'll explain what this dose is. It will use your Telegram profile picture, whatever that may be, and transfer it to Howler. You will also have Howler Telegram as well. I would say as long as it is nothing inappropriate, or if you're not too shy, if it is a photograph of you, then you should be fine with it. I don't know why we have this, like, image of, like, is this like Monty Python? I don't understand why this is here. I'm just like, I've been looking at this off and on, and I'm like, what is this doing here? I don't know. I guess it's like people attacking him with pitchforks or something. I mean, to be fair, the concept of having to tie this in with Telegram, I mean, I guess if you've sold your soul to furries, then you probably already fucking have a Telegram. You probably already in several different groups that should be investigated for crimes, but you know, yeah, it seems like that's not a default thing that you don't sign up to Twitter and they're like, all right, bro, make sure you have a Telegram first. That kind of sounds like one of those scam things, like don't worry, you just have to just click on Microsoft support. It's fine. You just have to sign up with Telegram. Don't worry about it. Once you set it up, you can now go exploring about Howler. Though I think it is a good idea that you tell every fur a bit about yourself. You can be as descriptive or as little as you like. It should contain at least your hobbies and dreams, and maybe your occupation, because who knows, you may just meet a person that works at the same firm as you, and you never noticed it until now. Firm. Also, your fursona name or real name. It does not matter which one you choose. Sooner or later, they going to get your names either by you telling them or by them figuring it out or finding out. Your description could be? And like, so this is where it starts to he starts to like dox himself. Hi, I'm blah blah blah. I work at Northern Rail. And my hobbies include making fursuits and selling them blah blah blah. Do not be afraid, I do not bite. Okay, what is the deal with New York City? Yorkshire. That's really fucking pissing me off. I don't know what it is. There's just little things. If I see somebody consistently going out of their way to spell something the wrong way, that's like basically, if I see enough of that, I'm gonna go postal. There's something about that just drives me absolutely insane. That and like any fur and all of that. This could be the stream that does it. This could be the stream that makes me the postal one is gonna happen. Take a look at the chat real quick here. I know who he works for. Is this UK? Yeah, this is UK. This guy's from the UK. And like again, as like an example, he's like giving an example of what the description could be. And it's like both examples, he's like, I work at the Northern Rail, and what was the other one? Is like he's from Yorkshire? Yorkshire. It's like the dragnet is closing around you real quick there, Light. I don't know. They figured out that the Death Note is at your school, dude. I don't know. You might want to not be so obvious about the Northern Rail and the Yorkshire. And what I like to do in my spare time is to make commission fursuits for people and write stories and fan fictions. My dream is to, oh god, imagine reading this guy's fucking fanfiction. Like, imagine reading anything that this guy writes, though. Because we're reading it right now, but just a fiction version. Like, simple English Wikipedia fiction. He got up and peed the bed. It was bad. Then he felt bad. The end. Like, I also love feet. Any fur that wants to play footsie with me is more than welcome to. Another interest of mine are paws. I love it when a furry shows me their big paws, whether it is artwork or not. I am single and I am looking for a perfect parter. Perfect parter. He needs somebody to part his hair right down the middle. To hug, kiss, and play some footsie with barefooted. Barefooted? I am always up for a chat or hangout, and even a date if that's what you're looking for. And like, yeah, gender. But instead of the normal MF other and prefer not to say, you have male, female, transgender, cis female, cis like, it really, do they really have, okay, does Howler really have a different category for being a cis female and a cis male? Like, different than regular female and male? What is that? Is that like being a high elf as opposed to just a regular elf? Like, I'm a male, but I'm very comfortable about it, actually. I love welding, and I feel very secure with the spinach. I don't know, man. Sexual orientations, just asking you, are you gay, straight, bi, pan, demi? You know, basic things that the dating sites ask you, or you could put your own. I do not know. I am a dragon sexual, and I go for anyone with a dragon species, question mark? I don't know, do you? Fucking figure it out. Relationship status, this is important! Because it tells the furries who you're looking for. You could be single and you're not interested, so you would choose single and not looking. Well, why would you be on there then? What are you looking for? This may change hopefully in a few years' time, but but for now you have 4 choices. It is basically chat, wink, nudge scenario. If you want to be friendly, chat is a good option. So this is basically furry, like, Bumble, I guess. What the fuck is this? What is this shit? Is this from fucking, like, Parappa the Rapper? Why is this, like, a horrible, horrible image that's all terribly artifacted and, like, JPEG'd of presumably Parappa the Rapper? It lets you actually date without stopping you and demanding money, unlike a certain furry dating site I know. I'm guessing that would be this one. Your location, blah, blah, blah. The video's private. If you want to know what to do on Howler and how it works a little bit, check out this video that a furry did on it. But please take it with a grain of salt. There are some jokes in there. What he, she, them, zin. Zin? Really? Look, people, we need to fucking draw the line somewhere. Anyways, so that's Howler. What the fuck? What the fuck? Controversial. Is this like a dragon, like, kidnapping this person? He's got his hand around his mouth, and there's like another furry that's like looking for the blue guy, maybe? And the dragon's like, shut up, shut up, shut up. That's my interpretation of this. Also, this is like the Rasta flag, kind of. I don't know. Now they are some controversial things on Howler, and I have been saving them until last. If you have not already noticed, I only just touched on the groups in Howler, and rightfully so. Other than having your normal groups, like gamer, artist, fursuiter, you also have some groups that a few furries might question. If they was not on Howler, I right. But all due fairness, they have groups like BDSM, Sub, Dom. And since we are here for the record, if you are a submissive, you best look for the some fur in the dominant group. And if you are dominant, you best look for the... Wow. The best part is it's not like just... It's not like he just accidentally spelled it submissive and dominant. Like, he consistently spells it that way. That's just how he thinks it's spelled. That's the best part. Basically, doms and subs are a little bit like a battery. You cannot have a positive without a negative. I guess. They have a Mer-suitor group, puppy, pony play, and breath play. Which I do remind anyone doing this, be careful! No, I am not joking! If you want to try it out, hold your breath for 5 seconds as you are playing with yourself for safety. And if you're a beginner, if you are move on to intermediate and just past the rookie stage, you can hold your breath no longer than 10 seconds max while playing with yourself. Do not attempt to do other breath play unless watched by a professional or the person that you're with has a very good idea on what they're doing. So this is basically explaining how to pull a David Carradine, how to autoerotic asphyxiate. Another controversial thing that Howler has is the open relationship feature. Yes, if you and your partner love each other, but they also want to spread their love to others. Kinkiness, kinky stuff. All right, and then this is where we got this picture. Which is, I guess, him. This picture is like him at like maybe a rainforest cafe or something, some kind of room. It's like meant to look like a fucking waterfall, but it's also, he's not, I don't think he's there. It's like he's like photoshopped into this room. And I mean, this is quite a fucking fursuit. This is like our first real good look at the guy. I mean, this is carpet sample tier. Just this like the eyes looking in completely different directions. The ears are like different sizes. The fucking nose is like pointed off to the side. The whole like headpiece thing has like a Batman cowl that's like draped over his fucking torso. And then the torso part itself, it just, you could just tell me this is Pamper Chew and I would probably believe you, especially with the, you know, kidnapping roleplay Babyfur bullshit. Yeah, this is absolutely a cursed image. I think that's fair to say. You know, that term gets thrown around a lot, but I think that's, you know, this is a pretty cursed image. That's valid. So that was it. That was the article about Howler. That was his post about Howler. He was just like instructing people how to fucking like use a fucking furry dating site or whatever. He's talking about Article fucking 13 again. I guess, was that 2018? Really? Thought that was longer ago, but I do not usually do that much political stuff on this side of my corner. But we have a small problem that is in motion as a medium problem, and if it continues, it will become a large problem. God, that is extraordinarily fucking obnoxious. The way that this person writes, like, even when they're not misspelling everything, that is so fucking quirky, random. I just want to vomit. So Wired, and it's a bunch of shit from Wired as a readable link source. So what is the European blah blah blah? Yes, that is what it is called. So if anyone that is in the European Union says, what is Article 13? Just say, you know, the European Union Directive on Copyright in the Digital Single Market. Then they say, oh, I know. I do not know what you are talking about. For anyone else, just say it is the law that they are trying to bring out that will ban memes. The law that they are trying to bring out. Wikipedia Simple English. It's just every time. I know I shouldn't be, like, you know, there's all sorts of people on the internet who have different fucking intelligence levels or whatever. I know there's always gonna be some fucking guy who comes along, he's like, well, that's not very nice. It's like, yeah, well, you know, I hate you. So how about that? But yeah, he's talking about Article 13. So due to copyright content, if Article 13 gets out, we will not be able to post or upload any of our memes because that artwork or picture or content is owned by someone else. As before, we could do it. Well, if you live in the... It's like a urinal down here for some reason. If you live in the USA, you can still do it, but this will not affect you, but you may have the content from Europe and even the UK. Before, nobody battered an eyelid. Yeah, I don't think anybody's ever battered up eyelids. Is that like, that might be like an Uzbekistani, like, you know, staple, like, you know, little delicacy food. I don't know. Memes are a piece of art, and I cannot believe I'm saying this. A long time ago, a famous artist took a urinal out of the toilet and wrote on it and said that this is art. Yes, that cough cough artist did not own the urinal, but it got a lot of attention, and like everything else, you are altering it to make a difference. Take a picture of a landscape. You do not own that land, but you own the picture. And if you shear that picture, the person that owns the land should not ask you to pay up or get arrested. I mean, listen, dude. We're shilling my own shit now for a moment here. Yeah, I agree. I agree because you know, art, it's what you make of it. You might take a urinal out of a bathroom, and that's your art. And it's like, you know, you mix media. That's what it's all about, man. This guy's getting it. And that's why you should listen to my new song when it's available. My new 2 songs. They're about to be out soon. It's about 8 minutes or so of music. And it's kind of a mashup, original thing. Kind of a mix of, like, you know, original music and mashup. A little bit of like a cover. I don't know, it's weird. Brand new genre of music. You might like it. And it spits in the eye of copyright and all of this stuff that he's talking about. There we go. I just took the opportunity to shill my shit. There we go. So is this like fucking Silent Hill? What is this? What are these images? Like, I'll agree that this guy should be disallowed from using images. You know, Article 13 and all that. This guy should be disallowed from using images. Because what is this shit? Every image he posts on these fucking... Every image that he posts on these fucking things is like some weird shit that has me scratching my head. Why did you post this? What does this have to do with anything? I mean, I guess this is somebody in jail. But why is it like a fucking image from GTA or whatever? Why is it 5 pixels? This is the worst. I mean, this guy must have a very, very ancient computer to be constantly posting images that are like unfucking readable at this. Like, it's so dark and shitty. I mean, there's gotta be a better fucking... There's gotta be a better, you know, stock photo of a guy in jail rather than whatever this fucking one color image is. So, you know, he's going off about this. How does this affect us as the furry community? Well, we all know that some furries love a good meme. And since furries are people too... So you say. Furry time, do it now. Okay. Doom? Everything else you're doomed. Like, you didn't need to post the cover of Doom, dude. I know what the word Doom is. Like these are the context of this one is he's talking about the various ways that you could still use memes or whatever. And then he's like, if it doesn't fall into any of this, then you're doomed, and he just has to post the Doom image. This could affect sales on things like PlayStation and Xbox? What? Oh, because, like, PewDiePie would stream again. Yeah, I mean, fuck, I don't know, man. It's like, this reminds me of when I did the fucking 2-hour rant about Kappa. And it was like, they just put out this shit that sounds really bad and terrifying, and then nothing happens. It changed nothing. Literally nothing is different about YouTube. And the Kappa thing was just like a big fucking boogeyman that had everybody scared for a little bit. And this is the same thing, was like Article 13. I mean, I guess that was a real situation, but I don't think it is anymore, so it's just, this is such a time capsule of like, guys, this is gonna be really bad, guys! Like, I guess. There's bigger problems. There's bigger problems than not having memes. I suppose that would, you know, that'd be pretty bad. But, you know, copyright is already a fucking hellhole. It's already a shitscape. Here's My Little Pony for some reason. Why is CinemaSins here? How about just sitting down and watching a little bit of CinemaSins and laughing about how illogical the movie is? Well, good luck on that, because Article 13 will take that fun stuff down. This is a person who watches CinemaSins. This is the CinemaSins demographic. You know, the last stream, we looked at the fucking... Well, it wasn't the last stream. It was the one before that. We looked at, I am not a computer! And that guy is like, we looked into that guy's life a bit and saw his vlogs or whatever, his songs. And then we saw his grounded, fucking go animate Caillou videos or whatever. And it was like, oh, so this is the type of person who actually consumes this shit. And so for the longest time, I've always been like, who would ever watch a fucking CinemaSins video? I mean, you'd have to be, like, shotgunning CinemaSins and fucking, like, Watch Mojo right next to each other or some shit. I mean, I guess it's a pony fan, so it doesn't have much taste, but motherfucker, we finally found the demographic of CinemaSins. Gaming sins is the same story. Oh, no. Article 13, because of its vegness, may threaten small beginner filmmakers on YouTube to become homeless. And we already have a homeless problem, EU. Thank you very much. If half or 3/4 of the population on the streets, God. I love that this article, this thing that he's writing, this blog post, is basically just him going like, he just keeps thinking of things like, yeah, and you know, if I wanted to talk about peanut butter sandwiches, I can't do that anymore because of Article 13, and because guess who owns the peanut butter? Kraft owns the peanut butter. I can't talk about the peanut butter because Kraft owns the peanut butter. I can't talk about it. Fuck you, Article 13. Thanks a lot, Margaret Thatcher. I don't know. It's like he just keeps like, oh, yep, I'll fanfics are goodbye. Say goodbye to that. Say goodbye to music. Oh, I mean, he's making a good argument, though. I mean, if Article 13 did pass, maybe we wouldn't have had, you know, this happening. You know, maybe copyright is important. Maybe we actually should shut down people's use of copyrighted materials. Maybe we should actually put people like this into some kind of camps. Anyways, so say goodbye to those lovely pikas of work as well once this gets passed. And a Filthy Heretic did a video, so yeah, spread the word. Now we're talking about Pete's Dragon. I don't know. This guy's great. I mean, he's talking about this movie. Here's a Brian. PG, old news about Leeds City Center Market. So, you know, that's this guy's blog. And, I mean, he's got other stuff on here. Oh, wow, we can actually see the proper picture now. That's fucking terrible. He's got more stuff on here. You know, I'm sure there's more. We might look more at it in a little bit, but for now, I'd like to jump over to his YouTube. Because the first video on the YouTube that we saw was this one here called Snowball Tribute. And it's sad. It's a sad story because this is a tribute to my dear pain in the butt cat Snowball. I have taken clips from various YouTube videos and streams that we have done. It hurt me by doing this, but by the end of the day, this is to celebrate his life. So, you know, rest in peace, Snowball. He's passed on, I suppose. That's a shame. Looks like a nice cat. What's the deal with this room, though? You know, what's going on with this room? Because I mean, you know, if we continue, you know, we got there's just a bunch of hair and stains, and there's a chair, and I don't know what, this looks like to be steps of some sort, and there's just like a chair on the top of the steps, I guess. What is that, like, the context of this shot is very bizarre to me. We can assume that some of the filth around here is due to the cat, but I don't know, man. It's a pretty scummy room. Snowball was a loving cat, which appeared in many videos. Unfortunately, in 2022, he passed away. So, what's with this room, though? Cause it looks like this room had, like, a bomb go off. There's just all this stuff on the walls. Is that, like, mold? Or, I mean, and then there's just so much, like, piled up here. I mean, the cat's on top of You know, this is like his makeshift cat bed, I guess, but it's on top of the washing machine. And then there's just all this scum to the side of the cat. I mean, you know, how did the cat die? Was it due to this fucking room? Look at this. He's just got a ledge over here, which is just built for all this trash. And I mean, you can see, why is there all this trash? I mean, like on the walls, though. Like all the stains on the walls. That's not the cat. Like, what was he doing to get, like, this stain here? This little brown stain. These look like... I don't know, this like... I wish I could zoom in and enhance, but it's terrifying. It's just terrifying. And there's like, and then there's like all this shit around the floor too, around the sides of this machine. These two pictures are the last bit of footage I have of him. Look at how this poor cat died. This, I mean, you know, like, rest in peace to Snowball. He deserved better. This fucking poor cat is in this, like, horrible gym sock of a room. My god. So let's enjoy these compilations of Snowball together. And yeah, I mean, I guess he has multiple cats here. The cat's trying to like open the door. You could open the door for him, but I guess the cat's having a good time. I don't know too much about owning a cat, you know. Okay, so note for a second here the way the water, like, it looks all kind of, you know, just, you notice how the water looks all weird and cloudy and scummy? But, you know, maybe there's soap in the water or something. We don't know. But we walk into the room here again, and there's just cloudy, like, gray water in this sink. Did he fill the sink with, like, soap? Is that what's happening? Why is the water fucking gray? Is it milk? Maybe he filled the sink with milk for the cat to drink, and now he's emptying the milk sink. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, now we have the fucking stabilization happening. Oh, the multiple dimensional cat over here. Is that a fucking cat or a deer? I cannot tell. This stabilization shit is turning this into a journey, a real odyssey. And now we're playing Shadow the Hedgehog? Wait.
In this game.
Whoa. Shut up, bully music. Shadow the Hedgehog? So we got no audio there, but this is, I guess, audio of him talking, and I would assume that his cat shows up during this.
Decidable thing is flying has to be the worst in this game.
Yeah,
you end up smashing into more stuff than really avoiding it.
Shoutouts to how I immediately saw this and went, oh, Shadow the Hedgehog. Like, I didn't even have to, like, there wasn't a moment where I was like, oh, is that Sonic Heroes? Is maybe Sonic 07? No, it's Shadow the Hedgehog. 100%.
The second...
I didn't finish the last story of that fucking game as a kid for nothing. I didn't finish... For those of you who don't know what that entails, by the way, that means finishing every other ending and playing the first level like 15 fucking times. So I'm pretty familiar with this game. You know, you might say this guy is like liquid Deadwing Dork.
One has got to be the disc. The third has to... Oh. Well, the second one has to be the disc. The third is the robo-mech thing. And fourth is vehicles, which is not too bad. I've got a cat trying to attack me here.
Oh, okay. It's not quite... Why did you need to include the 5-minute segment of you reviewing Shadow the Hedgehog just for the 3 seconds at the end where you go, there's a cut? Oh, that's pretty weird, isn't it? Ooh.
A lot of work.
So this is him in his fucking outfit, by the way. Just enjoy this. I don't know how much more of, you know, I don't know how much more footage and, like, I don't know how many more images there are of this guy dressed in the full outfit, but enjoy what you got of it.
continue, Alice. Okay. I can continue.
What the fuck are you doing, dude? This is apparently Roblox. You can very, very slightly make that out in tiny, blurry text. This is a Roblox game, I guess. Did he add the giant, like, MS Paint fucking Cheshire Cat furry? And, like, did he add the two furries? Is this, like, gaming garbage with Lotax and Schmucky? Or is that part of the Roblox game? What does this have to do with the cat? Roblox backrooms, yeah.
What is this?
What is this?
That is, a cat. Who does it belong to?
Then the left.
The human of the house. Why does it keep going up?
I'm so confused. It sounds like his cat jumped on his fucking lap and then he started having like an orgasm.
The cat. Who does it belong to?
Oh my. So is this like a fucking furry sex game that he's playing in Roblox too? What is this fucking scary man? Oh my. You are now aware.
Why does it keep going up?
I want to be in this. I want to be famous.
Just check how much
Oh my god.
is in the account.
Bro, your cat. Bro, we can't see your cat. You could have told me that's a pillow. That's just a fucking black. This is not. Your camera's too shit for me to see your cat, dude.
F the red flame tail.
So there he is in full body without the fursuit. He seems to have multiple, like, fursuits, I guess. They don't seem to be very good ones, so... Normally, if somebody has, like, multiple fucking fursuits, I'm like, oh, this guy's one of these suspiciously fucking wealthy furries that, like, got in on crypto or something 10 years ago. But in this case, I mean, he seems to have... Well, he does also seem to have this very prestigious shelf over here. So this guy could still be a suspiciously wealthy furry. Where, like where do the furries get all this fucking money? Is it really just the economy of fucking, like, artist commissions or whatever? I guess. I guess. If anything is ever gonna make me a communist, it's gonna be finding out that the furries are the fucking bourgeoisie.
And welcome to Pride Month. And what says
Huh.
Pride more than this game? In fact, it doesn't. I just wanted to review this game.
Right. Pride Month, everybody.
Then this game.
Shrek 2 Beg for Mercy for the Game Boy Advance. The question is Pride Month better or worse than Shrek 2 Beg for Mercy for the Game Boy Advance? And the answer is Tristan actually played some of that game when we saw this video last week, and he confirmed that Pride Month is better than that game.
In fact, it doesn't. I just wanted to review this game.
Why would you want to review that game? Oh my god.
Roger.
I don't know what you did in GTA, dude, but the cops shouldn't be after your character. Should be after you. Like, again, oh yeah, this tiny 3 pixels of black, that's Snowball right there, that's the cat. Did you forget this video was meant to be a tribute to my fucking cat? And not me, and that's not, like, I'm sorry, what did this, oh, because the cat was sitting next to him, this clip is relevant because of the cat. I mean, I'm sorry, dude. I know your cat died, and that's a shame, and you might want to put together footage of you and your cat, but your fucking camera is too shit, and most of the time I'm, like, not even able to see you, let alone your fucking cat. Like, this one is ridiculous. You can fucking barely even make out that this guy is moving, let alone that this mass of black pixels here is supposed to be his fucking cat.
You've got another thing coming.
Oh god, what is this angle? What's the context of this image? I don't like this. Suspicious skin off to the side. Is he playing? Wait. Hold the fort. Okay, this is a fucking existential nightmare. What is happening? He's playing Hitman Absolution, which is a 2012 Xbox 360 PS3 era game. And yet we are seeing his PS2 running here. We're seeing his like slim silver PS2 running. There is nowhere in the image is there a PS3 or a 360, and yet he's playing. I'm having a fucking breakdown because I'm like, I see this and I'm like, oh, he must be playing Hitman 2 or Hitman. His Contracts wasn't on the PS2, was it? I don't think it was. Blood Money was on the PS2. He must be playing one of those ones on the PS2. Wait a minute. No, that's not it, though. This is the hotel level from Absolution. Why is there a PS2 in this shot? Where the fuck is the 360 or his PC or whatever? And what does any of this have to do with his fucking cat?
Sorry, sir. We've had
Red light means it's off, bro. Oh yeah, you are right. You are right about that. That's true. That's true. But then where's the fucking 360?
problems all day. They're being fixed.
Why is this front and center in the image? This is so distracting. I'm having a nightmare.
Should we just continue from this?
Oh, so in the background we can barely fucking hear the cat meowing.
Being fixed as we speak.
Should we just continue from this part?
Angelo? Who the fuck is that? What is happening?
Okay, I did.
Sorry, sir. We've had elevator problems all day.
Is he
They're
playing
being
multiple
fixed as we
characters in this?
Okay.
What is this shit?
Are the stairwells secure?
Well, why is he playing the worst Hitman, too? I mean, I was gonna let it slide. I wasn't even gonna say anything. Absolution isn't even that bad. It's fine. It's fine as, like, a generic action stealth game. But come on, dude. I don't know what year this came out in. This whole fucking... Your whole existence is chronologically confusing. So I don't know what year this came out in, but presumably, whether or not it's before the new trilogy of Hitman games, there are better Hitman games, dude. This is like the last stream where the guy, for some reason, he could be standing fucking Paper Mario and the Thousand Year Door, or Paper Mario 1, or even Super Paper Mario, but no, he picks the fucking one with the scissors and fucking, like, elastic bands and shit. The fucking Switch one. Why? Like, why? Come on now. Even the first Hitman is like, I mean, it's worse than Absolution, but at least it's more respectable.
Nobody disturbs Mr. Dexter without our permission. Good.
You... So, again, that was supposed to be cat related. That whole video was supposed to be about his fucking cat. I want to, like, click off of this and, like, look at other videos on his channel, but, like, he keeps showing up in his stupid fursuit and, like...
So, okay. Since I'm in the living room, it might as well be fitting that I go online in the living room.
Oh
I
my
usually
god.
Get online there.
Like, this is a joke. This is a fucking meme. This is like a Where's Waldo. This is like, oh, this is a pillow on his couch. No, it's the cat, actually. I bet you... It's like a fucking magic eye painting. He has to comically zoom in on the cat.
Go online in the living room,
so that you remember, oh, right, that's a cat. Right. This is a fucking meme, dude.
Anyway, so. I just...
Oh god, what is happening? Everybody betray me!
And I'm
What?
I'm Ethelred Flametail, and I'm
What? Okay, well, bye.
I need a holiday.
What? Okay, what? Where's the cat, even? Oh,
I'm Ethelred Flametail.
Okay, alright, so the cat was on the couch, and then he hits the couch, and then this text is... I guess his name is Alistair? Oh, that explains a fucking lot. I was sleeping there, so, yeah. This is a bizarre video that has very little to do with his actual cat, but alright. He has over 1,000 videos, by the way. 2021 Christmas. This is a video he uploaded 2 weeks ago. May contain bad language and sexual references. Here is the very, 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 very late Christmas video for 2021. In this video, we will see Crystal Fire and Angelo, as well as... oh god, I just realized it's this dude's stupid fucking fursuits, isn't it? That's what it is, isn't it? The different Angelo and Crystal Fire and all of this fucking shit. They're just his fucking fursuits. They're like his different personalities or his fursuits or whatever. I'm assuming that's what it is. I suppose possibly not, but this is his Christmas music. His Christmas video, rather. Oh, hello.
Walk into my house like you own the place.
Hello, I didn't see you there. You know, walk into your house. I mean, you know, far be it from me, like, my room's a mess, you know, I've got my new CRT television sitting on the floor, because, well, I mean, my excuse is that I'm currently injured, so I can't really buy furniture or whatever, but, you know, yeah, my room's looking pretty bad. I don't know that this guy's injured, though. At least not in a way where he can't, like, clean up some of the shit that's in his room. I mean, you're filming this. You know, I have the good sense to at least not put my fucking camera on. You're filming this. You've got all these, like, bags. There's, like, a fucking vacuum nozzle. There's, like... I mean, you literally look like you're living in trash, dude.
Anyway, it's Christmas 2021. And our story begins with...
Well, it's not a new CRT. It's an old CRT that I have newly acquired. And it has a VCR in it. And, oh yeah, I don't know if I mentioned this on stream. I have now laid eyes on the Uniporn $300 cult porn VHS tape, which I bought like 3 years ago, and which I've been waiting to get a fucking VCR. I've been waiting for the perfect opportunity of getting a CRT and a VCR. I wanted to wait until after I moved. And now I've got the CRT with a VCR built in. I don't know if I could capture video from it, but I have watched some of the porn. At one point, she fucking drapes a worm over herself, over her neck, and the worm, like, crawls along her neck, and it's just cutting between that and shots of her fucking herself with a dildo. And also there's a part where she touches her pussy and it starts making, like, dial-up modem noises. There's also a whole narrative about how she's, like, stranded on Earth, or something. I don't know. Review will be coming eventually, so I've laid eyes upon it. It's happened. It's real.
Handsome black dragon with red tips and a weird, quirky, unusual blue fox on Christmas Day.
Why? So, I mean, I have to assume that this guy feels that he has some kind of an obligation to his fans, where he's like, oh, they're all asking me where Christmas video 2021 is. I mean, cause like by any other metric, I'm over here like, why did you put time into this? Why would anybody watch this? How did you not get to a point? I mean, shit. I'll have, like, something happen and then 2 weeks go by and I'm just like, yeah, you know, the time's passed. That's fine. That was a moment in history. We don't need to dwell on it. It's whatever. And this guy's out here 3 years after the fact making a fucking... 2 years, I guess. Making a fucking Christmas video for 2021. What even happens in this fucking video, though?
Sorry.
Oh, he's got skits. Oh god, there's skits. Oh god.
Christmas.
Oh, it's just like an LGR video.
Angelo, you terrified me. Sorry. So what do you want? Seeing how you are on this fine Christmas day. Did you enjoy your Christmas presents? Yeah,
I heard them say we've reached Morrowind. I'm sure they'll let us go. Quiet, here comes the guard.
We're good. Right. What should we do now, Crystalfire? Let's get ready to play a game.
Oh my god.
Come down, sit with me. And let's play the game.
He's like out of breath, standing there. He's not doing anything. He's huffing and puffing like he just climbed 3 fucking flights of stairs. Is it the voice that he's doing? Is that what's causing it?
Well, Angelo and Crystalfire enjoyed their presents and got ready to play a game. We see what Alice is up to in her story. No, if I just
What? Alice? This guy's got fucking lore for his characters, oh my god. It's hard to even imagine that this guy, I mean, I guess it makes sense based on, you know, what we've seen. But it is a little funny to me that this guy who's talking now, this British dude with the fucking fursuit, it's the same guy who was Wikipedia Simple English going through the concept of a dating site like an hour ago. Just like, and then you put in a picture and they will click on you and you will sex. Like, that's this guy. He's functioning.
Ah, there we go. Dad, what are we doing for this Christmas? Since it's Christmas Eve, Alice,
I was hoping... TARDIS? Is that the joke? Is this another Doctor Who weirdo? Did this guy kill someone too?
Hoping to do a bit of shopping. Quick minute. And maybe I'll be able to get a snack of peppermint while I'm there. Just make sure not to run off this time, Alice.
Yeah, this is the guy who was talking about the piss game. So what is this? Wow, name my band B. Wow, what the fuck is this? This guy is like a reference to something. This looks very familiar. And then you've got Makoto Yuki over here. You've got a Simpson.
Wow, it sure is busy in here. Of course it will be, my beauty of the base.
My
it's
beauty.
Christmas Eve. Now, I need...
So this is a Chris Chan-esque moment here where I guess this man is role-playing as his own daughter and himself as a father, I guess. Or another character who isn't him, he's role-playing, who is the father of this girl. That seems to be what's happening. By the way, speaking of Chris Chan-related stuff, random aside. So, I've mentioned before I'm fond of a podcast. Oh fuck! I clicked off of the thing. I mentioned before that I'm fond of a podcast called 372 Pages that will never get back. I think it's called 372 Pages. They talk about shitty books. They started with Ready Player One, and I've mentioned them before. And I remember one time they motivated me to do a stream because they introduced me to the world of cozy mysteries, which is like just like the bakery shop murders, fucking red velvet cake and murder, like just a million books of these. And I did a stream where we looked at some of that, and that was pretty fun. Their new book that they're going to be looking at, this is, I guess, a little bit of a shill for an unrelated channel, but their new book that they're going to be looking at, they just posted about it on their Patreon yesterday, and I want to share just a little bit of it with you. I gotta find it on Amazon here. Hang on. What is it called? Okay. Oh my god, it's not showing up? Oh no. Oh no. Hang on. Sky. What is the fucking name of this thing? Oh god. Oh, did he take it down or something? No, okay, it's 2 words. That's what it is. Alright. So this is a guy named H.R. Eberly. And he has a book called, and this is the new book that they're covering on this podcast about bad books. It's called Sky Fighters and Houndy Crunchers. And it is a story of, like, I guess the guy who sent it to them described it as Pokemon meets, like, Ready Player One, but it's, like, completely incomprehensible, basically. He compared it to another author, a husband and wife team of authors that made another weird fantasy book. But the real special part about this is the guy's name is H.R. Eberly. And if you go to his, like, About Me page on his Amazon here, let's see if I can see this here. Ross Eberly is the creator of the Sky Fighters novella series. Hang on, is this gonna show any fucking information? I don't think so. I think this is fine. Sky Fighters novella series. He was born in New Jersey and grew up in Philadelphia. Blah, blah, blah. His mom plays a big role in this. But then the concept of the Sky Fighters first came to Mr. Eberly during a class project where students had to color in a totem pole. Back then, he was only 7 years old. And even though the teachers would not allow him to take part in the class project, for mysterious reasons, I'm sure, seeing one of the animals carved into the totem pole gave him the inspiration to create special alien creatures which resembled foxes. Houndy Crunchers. And then the other part of the title is Homegirl's Potato Chips? He basically saw a bag of chips while he was shopping with his mom, and this gave Mr. Eberly the idea to bestow superpowers to the homegirls and make them humanistic sky fighters. Wire-like tentacles on the sides of their bodies called wick wires. So it's very strange stuff, very strange stuff. This is a podcast that I enjoy listening to. They talk about terrible books and weird books, and one of the ones they did recently was called Super Constitution, which was essentially, I mean, it was just absolutely ridiculous. But this one struck me immediately when I saw he invented a whole fucking series. First of all, I remember Sonichu is based on that same thing. Like, Chris Chan was in a fucking some kind of like thing with his parents. No, he was at school. It was the same kind of story. Like, he was at school and they had some kind of a drawing competition or whatever, and he, like, tried to enter in Sonichu, didn't he? And, like, I guess he like, won something really early on, I think, and he was just like, oh, yeah, Sonichu, this is the ticket to success. So it just reminded me of that really, really a lot. And then him taking a potato chip mascots and giving them fucking tentacles or whatever. It sounds like Empress Teresa. It sounds like Empress Teresa meets fucking Chris Chan Sonichu lore. I'm very excited. I actually own the book now. It was only like $3 or something. And I'm gonna have to look into that. I don't know if I'm gonna look into it at all on stream. I've basically, if you want to find out more about that, I'm sure you can check out the podcast 372 pages whenever they get to that. That's their next book they're doing. The last one they did was fucking some incomprehensible shit from the 1800s. But I don't know. This guy's Chris Chan bullshit just reminded me of that. I had to go on a tangent about Sky Fighters and Houndy Crunchers. And I don't know.
Christmas Eve.
We've had, Chris Chan is, like, I think officially out of jail now. I think. I'm not exactly sure what happened with him, but I think he's, like, officially been released to some extent. Either to some kind of care facility or whatever. But we haven't really heard anything from him since then. There are, like, I mean, it's just funny. The last couple streams that we've done, there's just, the Family Guy dude yelling at children, that seemed really Chris Chan-ish. And this guy role-playing as his cat daughter waifu or something. I guess. Whatever exactly is happening here is very Chris Chan. It all seems like like people playing to the throne of Chris Chan. Like, we could get a... I know I've said that we're never gonna get another Chris Chan, but man, I mean, we got some imitators.
Now,
This is gonna be British Chris Chan.
5 things. 1 thing for Alistair, another thing for Angelo.
So Alistair is him. That's the guy who... That's this person. That's the actual person, and all of the other names, I think, are just his headmates.
Crystal Fire, John, and I'll get something for my angel Little Music.
Little Music.
I hope Crystal Fire likes this.
What are we looking at? What is this supposed to represent? Are these like Santa's elves? Back here we've got 2 Santa hats, and then there's some kind of, what is this, like money? A spinach? A moldy craft single? I don't know. But then we've got these death toques. Death beanies with a skull and crossbones. Maybe it's just One Piece merch. But those are all above these little guys. What the fuck is this?
I hope Crystal Fire will be
What
very
the fuck are they? Like crash dummies?
I know how much my
Okay,
dad
oh my god, there's music. He's got music in the background now, Chad. I can't handle this. There's now original music
be
happening.
very happy. I know how much my dad likes the sciencey stuff. That's why we're in the sciencey section. I'm off to do some science of my own.
No, shut up. I'm trying to listen to the fucking song, though.
Portal waffle time. Don't you think about it, young
Did
lady.
you just say Crash Bandicoot?
Waffle time. Don't you
Sure did. What is this song?
think about it, young lady. Otherwise you'll be on my little list.
Okay, and now there's a portal. What? Are we in Pitfall now? What is happening? Oh my god. Oh my god.
You again?
Is this the fucking trolls from Tails Gets Trolled? What is happening, dude?
I'm sorry, can we make it up?
I'm sorry.
Oh, we are far past that.
This is so much better than I expected. Wow.
You embarrassed y'all.
What?
And humiliated us.
Oh no. Oh, it's a black voice. Oh no. Okay, so we,
Oh, we are far past that.
I think that's just supposed to be like a British chav.
You embarrassed y'all.
And then... His hick voice is, "You embarrassed y'all!" But then he's got the black voice and
humiliated us.
You humiliated us.
I'm sorry, I'll make it right.
What is the fucking plot though, dude? I don't understand. Is this a continuation of another video? Who are these men? Who are these diminishing size of men? The vault boy over here is like the biggest one, and then it's a sliding scale of the little Gary Coleman over here.
Too late now, sugar. I can't wait to break her legs. You said that last year, and she's still standing. Perhaps I can just leave then? You're going nowhere. You're overdue a punishment,
What?
little girl.
Oh god.
We'll definitely beat you this time.
Like, what does this have to do with Christmas though, sir?
You're at the end of the line.
I'm waiting for him to say a mean word. I really, like... I mean, when you're at the point where you're doing black guy voice for your character, it's like, I mean... I don't know, are you gonna go full Tropic Thunder? I don't know.
Alice! Dad? So that's what your name is. It's time to punish, little lady.
Right, it does sound like it's the squeaky voiced teen from The Simpsons, but he's mixed with like slack-jawed Yoko.
Yes. It's time to punish little lady Alice.
Push, little
Enough
lady
talk.
Alice.
Let's rumble.
Hang on, whoa, hang on. If we're gonna rumble, hang on.
Enough talk. Let's rumble.
Oh no! What's happening now? Are they attacking each other? Is this an action scene? What the fuck? What just happened? Oh, you know, I'm gonna say something that I say every time I like. This is the. You know what? This is officially. I know the unofficial slogan, the tagline of the Deadwing Dork channel, unofficially, is not a bully stream. But in my opinion, the official slogan is, please remember, this makes perfect sense to this person. I don't know, we might need to work on it a little bit, but you know, because I've said this before, I have to say this in every stream. Whatever we just watched, makes 100% sense to this guy. He knows exactly what we just looked at, and he can tell you exactly the character motivations and all of the lore and all of that, and he can tell you what the fuck we just looked. I mean, even outside of the context, what is going on in this action scene?
Sorry.
I don't understand what just happened. Did she fucking vor them? What is this move? What are you doing? Did she do a Mario step on their heads like Goombas?
Sorry.
Sorry. It's like the only thing this character can say. What a great character. Why did this happen? Why were they at a toy store and then she just fucking fell into a portal so she could be accosted by like Huey, Dewey, and Louie, the bullies.
Alice, I've been looking for you everywhere. I was so stressed out I had to smoke. Sorry, Dad.
Sorry.
While you were away, I managed to get Angela the Fox's present.
What? Who's
I'm
that?
sure my mother will love this. Me and her.
Who was that? Who was this little man? Who? Why are you... Okay. No, go back. No, I clicked off of it, but okay, there's like game stuff happening or something. But what the fuck? There's like a little man.
You were away.
Look at this little... I guess it's a little woman. There's tits, but she's got like a Devo hat. She's got like the little Devo hat. What is this? What are you doing here? What is this relation to anything? Okay, this guy's got a stiffy. I just noticed this. That lady... This lady passes by and then look at his pants. Look at his... He gets a little stiffy. Wow. What is happening, dude? What the fuck is happening?
I'm sure my mother will love this. Me and her seems to have the same taste.
Like, you don't just... That wasn't a mistake, right? He put in a little erection there. I can only assume it's related to the Devo lady that walked by. I guess that's what happened, because, I mean, from our perspective, it's just a still frame, and then randomly there's another character, and now that character's gone. But if you want to charitably call it, like, one frame of animation, where we go from, there's a woman there, or when we go from... They are standing there to there is a woman there to the woman is gone and now he has a boner. Like that's the interpretation of the series of events that are happening here. But the boner's gone. It was a short-lived one.
Now the next person on the list is you, Alice.
Oh no. Kalabu. Why did... Oh, is that supposed to be an R? Okay, looks like an A. Why is there an alien named Jim? What the fuck is going on with this guy's art style? I mean, I love it. We got this giant fucking annoying orange man. But then there's just this alien named Jim. Is he an alien? I mean, I mean, I don't know, because everybody looks like a fucking freaky alien in this world. Who's Jim? Why is he there?
You want my note?
Wait, what did he call her?
Is this what you want, my note?
My node? What the fuck are you saying?
Yes, please, Daddy.
God, the fact that this is a fucking grown adult man who is just role-playing himself going, yes, please, Daddy. Freddy needs a nanny, Laszlo. Freddy needs to be spanked.
Now let's go to the checkout and pay for this stuff.
Meanwhile, back
I
in the
think
TARDIS.
it's time for a certain little someone to go to bed. Don't you think? We've had quite a busy day.
Yeah, but you're in a fucking TARDIS, so why don't we just, you know, I mean, why don't we just rewind time to before the busy day, you know? That's probably how that works.
Alice, wake up! It's Christmas!
You know, the funny part about... Okay, this depends. Alright, great. That's great. Couldn't... Yeah, this had to happen. The great part about this is how completely unrelated to... I mean, it's barely related to Christmas most of the time, but it's completely unrelated to the fact that... to, like, Christmas 2021 specifically. He could have just said this was a late Christmas 2022 video, you know, but no, that's fine, you know,
Can't I have just 5 more minutes? Here's your present, Alice. Yeah, it's that colouring book I got from Smith's.
That you got from Smith's.
Here's yours. I wonder what this could be. Wow, Pink Floyd The Wall.
I mean, okay. This is like if this was an American diaper fur, and it was like, "Oh, boy, I just got McDonald's," and he was, instead of standing in a TARDIS, he's standing in like Wrigley Field with a bald eagle going over. Like, we got Doctor Who and Pink Floyd. I mean, where's the Beatles? You know, where's Big Ben? Where's Watch Dogs Legion? You know, you can really round this out.
Alice. You're welcome.
It's Nostalgia Critics, The
What
Wall, yeah.
up to.
Oh no, not again. Not another... What was that?
What Crystal Fire's up to?
So she... First of all, she goes into this portal, and I can only assume this is like a pop. And I guess this is like a wrapper. And I don't know, is this a poopy? I don't know what these are. But then there's like a... noise, which he made. The diaper fur made that noise for you. And what kills me about this animation stuff is the long fucking pauses with nothing happening. The pacing, the way it's like every shot starts with 2 seconds of silence before a character says their thing, and then there's 2 seconds of silence before they cut to the next shot, and like, okay, we hear the pop. It's like fucking 3 seconds of nothing before, like, you can cut that. You can trim it a little bit, bro. It's fine. But here we are, back to live action.
Let's see how Angelo and Crystal Fire are doing with the game.
Okay. Well, it's not very that atmospheric. Then get up and turn the light off then.
Playing the fucking... What is this shit?
Hello, every...
Is this the fucking Intellivision PS2 game?
Every brony, every human.
So, I mean, also, we need to, like... Why does every shot of his apartment have these, like, fucking giant, like, bags? These, like, you know, reusable tote bags or whatever that you get from Walmart. These big plastic, like, thick bags. Because there's those there. And then over here he's got one over, like, behind him. And then there was one, I think there was at least one in that shot, with the cat on the washing machine. There was a bunch of those bags there too. But
Okay.
here we are playing this. I'm pretty sure this is what is it, like Intellivision Lives or whatever for the PS2. I think that's what this is.
It's not very that atmospheric. Then get up and turn the light off then. Hello, every furry, every brony.
I like the I guess this is mold on the back wall here. Whatever this is, some kind of scum. You know, they got this. Why is there WD-40 on the table? How common of an occurrence is it that the WD-40, like, that doesn't seem like something that needs to be out frequently. If this was bug spray, I would be a little bit more like, oh yeah, you know, sometimes bugs, whatever. But WD-40, that needs to be on the main table? That's obstructing the TV view right now. Just a little bit, but like that couldn't possibly be in a drawer somewhere. Or like a cabinet, nothing, toolbox, no. No, we gotta lube up. Maybe that's how he lubes his cock. I don't know.
Every human. And welcome.
Jesus, okay, again, I'm having a fucking crisis because now, last time he was playing a 360 era game and the only thing we could see in the shot was the PS2. Now he's playing a PS2 game and he has got a fucking PS3 in the shot. Where's the PS2? I hate this. I hate this, dude. Every time you play a game, it's wrong. It's just wrong and bad and wrong.
Christopher.
Why are you playing the fucking Intellivision PS2 game, for that matter? I mean, for fuck's sakes. Out of all of the PS2 arcade game 80s game compilations, of which there are many, you got Tecmo Game Arcade, you got the 2 Taito Legends, you're gonna be fucking playing Intellivision Lives? No, that shit? Ugh. Fuck, the Intellivision Amigo wasn't bad enough.
And I'm Angelo the Fox, just turning the light off. And we're going to play Intellivision Castle of Thunder. That's right. Have you still not turned that light off, Angelo? I'm sorry. There you go. Right, so...
It's actually worse. Now the screen is, like, glaring.
Good at each taking in turns to play.
I mean, this was already bad. This was already worse than a DSP video from 10 years ago when the light was on. Then he turns the light off and now it's just like...
Well, I'm pretty handsome. And
blown out.
I'm going first, Angelo.
God.
Okay. Forget that. You need to input a virtual pad in these things.
Oh my god, and we just watch him do this, I guess.
Thing. Because there's power-ups in this game. Each power-up does something different. Sometimes it can make you sparkly, sometimes it'll freeze things like I just did there.
I just, you know, the British urge to pronounce it can make you sparkly, to turn that into it can make you sparkly. Yuz. I mean, full on yuz. It's like you embarrassed y'all or whatever. Like adding extra people to the situation. So the whole rest of this fucking video is just him playing this shitty Intellivision game. Alright. That's a 20 view video. Somebody said this is a very 2009-2021 video. No. This was from 2 weeks ago. This is a very 2009-2023 video, which is 2 years late. Even at being that. Let's get a review of the Crash Nitro cart for Game Boy Advance. Tell me all about it. Furry Kid Icarus over here. Other PG stuff. Oh, jeez. You know, I love when somebody who's like into fucking diaper fur bedwetting kidnap shit is like, oh yeah, PG stuff. Be warned. Oh. It's like when you see a Twitter with like the worst fetishes in the world. It's like, oh yeah, I'm into vor, cum inflation, and just this list, this insane list of the most disgusting, depraved fucking the aristocrats shit. and then the bottom of the list is, oh, by the way, if you're a racist or a transphobe, DNI. Like, oh, yeah, that's good. You gotta draw the line somewhere. That's good. Yeah, PG stuff ahead. Yeah, be careful.
Everybody, and welcome. I'm Ethelred Flametail, and I'm looking for a Crash Bandicoot racing game. But no, not that sort of not that sort of Crash racing game. Something like Crash Team Racing.
Oh
no,
God.
not like that.
Oh my God, this is unbelievable. Like, this is just failing in every possible way. I just can't believe this. I don't make a lot of videos, you know, where I'm, like, reviewing games or whatever, but that's something I watch a lot of, is, like, the game analysis people, you know, your Noah Gervaises and your whatever game reviewer people. I enjoy that. To Snakerer and whatnot. I enjoy that genre, and so watching somebody review a game and it's like the footage of the game is like running at 3 frames a second. Whatever joke, he's trying to make a joke here where he's like, I'm
looking for
a Crash Bandicoot racing game.
Racing game.
Racing game. And then he shows, the joke here is that he's showing footage of like other Crash racing games.
Not that sort of Crash.
That sort of
Crash.
He's like not even able to say his joke properly. Bro, you're not in a fucking $1,000 a minute studio. You can do another take. It's fine.
Racing game.
And like, again, the joke is that this is not the game he's showing, and he's like, it's not that one, it's this one.
Something like Crash Team Racing.
Oh, but it's not this Crash Team Racing either.
No, not like that.
God, it's just like, I can see the joke that he's trying to make. I can see like Ant Dude or somebody making or Cat Icarus, the Crash Bandicoot guy, or fucking what was it? Stop Skeletons from Fighting did the whole video about the iPhone Crash Bandicoot racing games. I could totally see this same joke that he's trying to make in that video, but it's just horribly, horribly misfired here in every way that's possible.
I want something that is handheld that I could probably play on the go, kind of like a Game Boy Advance Crash Team Racing. The menu is compact.
Oh boy, he's screaming. Of course, I have to turn down the audio because the game music is like loud and annoying, but he is now screaming. No compression, no limiting, nothing like that. He's now screaming over the game audio.
And it's more simple on the Game Boy
What?
Advance because of the limitations, which I kind of like.
I shouldn't say he's screaming over it. He should be screaming over it. The audio is screaming over him.
The story is very similar to its console counterparts. Crash, Crunk, Cortex, and everybody.
Oh man, Crash looks different on the Game Boy. What is this shit?
Everybody else is just chilling out when a beam of light takes them somewhere.
I'm not watching this whole review, dude. I mean,
glitches like this. You can see that you have one trophy.
What?
And it takes one trophy to enter.
This is a joke. This is like a fucking Alan tutorial. What is this shit? Hang on, I need to show another little interlude, another unrelated thing. I need to show something here, which I'm pretty sure this is a joke. Like, this is a guy who we were looking at a few nights ago. This is Henry's Kitchen, and I'm pretty sure this is a joke. But this is what this reminds me of. Like, this is a joke where I think it. I mean, like, I don't want to give too much credit to anybody at this point and be like, this is definitely a joke, but it feels like a joke. This is Henry's Kitchen, and he's making a fucking chili, and we'll watch some of this. He's making chili, and here's the most depressing music ever.
Hello, and welcome to Henry's Kitchen, where today we're going to be making Henry's Anytime Chili for one. We're going to preheat the oven to 200 degrees, and you really want to make sure you... Okay, let's start by cutting our tomato.
You got, like, this is a joke, but the fucking Crash Bandicoot video, I don't know. I don't know if this...
Like this. You can see that you have...
Like, you had one job, dude, come on. You have to, like, listen to your video and notice. You gotta notice that that doesn't sound good. I don't know. Oh, no, back here, come on. Dragon Month, The Hobbit PS2, Angelo's Shorts. Oh my god, what is this? Mixed audience. Not everything is ye for everyone for all ages.
Cheesecake!
Oh no. Oh, he's trying to do... What? Hang on, no. This music is great and really fits, but I just a little bit of, is it here? Yeah, here you go. Free for all! Pick me! Pick me! I want to fight!
Night, Halloween, this is Halloween, pumpkin scream at the dead of night.
This is a gift for Uno. Oh my god, what is this fucking room? Where do you live? Are you, like, living in the conditions... This is like the fucking dude, the Can't Stand Ya dude from Seinfeld, who they find living under a fucking staircase at the library or something. Like, that's where this guy lives. This is love. This is truly loving stuff. I'm loving every moment of it. Another Christmas thing?
Merry Christmas!
Does this guy even do anything for the rest of the year? Is he just a Christmas channel? Bro. So I guess this is another collection of shorts. This is fucking Angelo, I guess, is the stupid blue one or whatever. Oh god, Hitman, Trouble in Chinatown. Look at these, like, thumbnails he makes for himself. Hitman Absolution thumbnails for his Let's Plays of Hitman. That's a lot of, I mean, that's a lot of effort. That doesn't make your videos good, but it's a lot of effort. What's popular here? My top 10 possession games. My top 10 furry games. My fox fursuit body. Alright. Alright, fine. Every shot of this guy's life is, like, more cluttered and fucked up than the last. Where are you, dude? What is this?
Didn't see you there.
God. Oh my
so,
god.
I am Ethelred Flametail. I have got my tiger onesie on because this is going to be in...
Like, he knows that this is embarrassing, too. You could tell. This is like, he's embarrassed to do this. There is a not insignificant part of this man who, as he is saying this, is just like, yeah, this is, Ethelred Flametail. What's that? It's, Ethelred Flametail. Oh, God. And, this is my tiger onesie. Like, he seems more depressed about this than he should, considering he's the one making the video.
For costume, so
Hello. So, I'm just gonna unplug this.
He looks like the he looks like the dude that like went to Afghanistan or whatever and got like the 4chan guy who got kidnapped by the Taliban. He looks like that guy.
I'm just gonna unplug this. Don't know where the wire goes anyway. Or even if the wire is plugged in.
Fuck. Oh, that's a nice CRT.
Oh, no, it's not plugged in. Well, that's good, useful. So I'm just going to unplug this for now and leave the cannon on the floor.
What are you doing, though? What is all this fumbling leading to? You're trying to... Oh, you've got a different...
Quite a few people have explained it before. If you know what this one is it's easy to you will already know what it is, but if you don't know what it is, it's where I pause the camera or...
Okay, pause the camera. You know, this is I look at this and I'm like, the guy is barely able to say words. Like, you know, we had the simple English Wikipedia joke before, but like, the guy is like stumbling over his own words, and it's like, I don't know, man. Was it really a great idea for the fucking internet to tell him, no, don't worry, you're a furry. It's fine. You're not weird and maybe require some assistance and maybe, you know, no, it's okay. You're just a furry. It's fine. I don't know. Like the furry people fucking convinced this guy that he should post this, and it's like, this is not a good way to cope with your issues. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I'm not making my point correctly, but like, man, just dancing around in a fucking fursuit and going, oh, my name's Ethelred Flametail. It's not gonna bring Dad back. I don't know.
It. And then I start recording again.
British
with a little bit of
pampered
help
you,
from
yeah.
Windows Movie Maker. You don't know what's happened. So this is the fursuit body. It's actually a nice blue feel to it.
Oh, it's nice.
So
you don't mind him? You have a problem with him touching himself? You know, when he wears the fursuit, it makes him feel all nice and nipply. Like, I don't know. He's having fun.
We've made like it's from. We've used a onesie as a template, and look, we've even got the leg part.
Oh,
here.
he's raising up his leg. He's doing a full va-va-voom fucking Jessica Rabbit right now. Over it now.
Suit.
Here he's in a normal
all
shirt.
Clothed. Okay, so I had to do it then.
Like, it's a thing too where it's like, I've heard people say, oh, well, I feel more comfortable in the fursuit or whatever. I don't know that this guy does. Because he seems very uncomfortable. Maybe it's just being on camera, but he seems very uncomfortable in the fursuit. He seems like he is aware that we are aware how silly this is.
You get this hand and you push this hand to there, and then you get this hand and you just push this around there, and then you get these little bits hanging out of your trousers if you've got any, and tuck them in, and then you slowly zip them up. There.
And it looks like shit.
Oh, I love the feel of these.
It looks like you skinned a fucking teddy bear. It looks like you fucking Buffalo Billed a teddy bear. That's what it looks like. You've got like this giant fucking incision down the middle, like a serial killer victim.
I know they're slightly molting, but oh yes, they do feel nice.
Yes.
If you've got this material, the X-Fur will start shedding.
Oh boy! Oh jeez! Oh jeez! He is like nobody made you make this video, right? Like, you're choosing to make this video, so you'd think that you would have. I don't know, a little bit more, like, you don't have to. If you're uncomfortable making the video, you don't have to. But he's very uncomfortable with this, and I'm just gonna say he should be.
Can't help you with that, but that's just the excess fur.
Oh, that's great. That's the excess fur. Lilo and Stitch. Stitch drowned theory. How to purchase a fursuit with tail in Saints Row 4. I am moving. Google Plus. I don't know. That's this guy. We got. Wait. We got an hour-long Rugrats video.
Hello, everybody.
What the fuck is this?
Today we are playing a creepy game.
Oh.
Rugrats.
Da, 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 da,
Yes,
da, da.
Don't let it.
Oh my god, the joke is making itself right now. I don't even have to play the fucking music.
Cuteness fool you. It is a creepy game. So let's begin.
I don't think he's talking like this on purpose. This is him talking the same way he types, frankly.
I'll be showing you the creepy levels of the game.
Well, it's definitely gonna look creepy when when half the screen is a black bar.
And I'm so sorry about this. See if I can fix that TV thing.
You gotta record in like a different.
No, it's still doing it.
Refresh rate or something.
Sorry
dude.
about this.
Oh my god, he's really gonna do this for the whole video. Rugrats creepy game.
We must have got taped by aliens from outside space. Isn't anything good?
Okay, so there's a level in this where they get like captured by aliens, I guess, and that's what makes this a Rugrats creepypasta. Okay. Well, I'm sure the whole video is excellent, but I think that's good on Furries and Bronies. Ethel Red Flametail. Shut the fuck up. Yeah, interesting stuff. Good. We got more out of that guy than I was necessarily expecting. I thought we would have to, go to another guy at some point, look at something else, but no, this was a full solid stream just about this one dude. Pretty interesting stuff. Let me get some music going here. We'll do some super chats here. You know what? We were listening to the Private Press album from DJ Shadow. To start the stream, I did Mongrel and then Meets His Maker. Or just Mongrel Meets His Maker. The two-parter. So we'll do this album. Start with... Yeah. Hell yeah. Oh, yeah. Everybody likes introducing the first DJ Shadow album, and I mean, in terms of, like, Plunderphonics, like, classics, I mean, it's more important, but I don't know, man. The Private Press has got Fixed Income, Walkie Talkie, 6 Days, Mongrel, Motorway, like, Giving Up the Ghost. I mean, it's a great album. I don't know why this one doesn't get as much recognition, but, let's see here. $5 from the Numbskulls. Time for another super wholesome, family-friendly stream. Oh, you bet your sweet little bippy. Super family-friendly. $5 from Agumon T1. It's been a while since I was able to catch a stream, and I see cancer. Yeah, it didn't happen. It didn't take too long. Yeah, it's right on the screen there. You mix it up cool. You can see it on your screen. $10 from Squid Jones. Going to have to watch this later, heading to work, so have some money for alcoholism. Also, speaking of kidnapping, apparently the Flash actor kidnapped some kid he was grooming. Bit of a chunky yikes. Yeah! Ezra Miller. They, them causing mayhem. He's still in the fucking Flash movie. They're really... It's very funny to me how much WB and DC are, like, still trying to make this a thing. like everybody is just like, hey, yo, I don't know, we don't need Ezra Miller in this movie. We didn't like him in the last movie, and he's a piece of shit. But, you know, they're sure banking a lot on Ezra Miller. It's great. It's so great. I want them to do that. I support it, frankly. I want them to make, like, a cinematic universe of, like, have OJ in a movie. Have, like, Stephen McCullough, you know? Put together, like, a Sinister Six of people that, you know, that are definitely guilty of crimes, but we just have them play, like, Superman and the Flash. It's fine. $2 from Griff Goldstein. Into the diaper! We are following the will of the one through the dark age and into the diaper. $2 from Victor Martinez. The tism sure is strong in this one. Yeah, I would say so. $5 from Red Light. I've been upset all day, but seeing you live literally changed my entire mood. Love your content, and thank you for exposing these nasty folk. Well, I'm not really out here doing exposed videos or whatever, you know. I'm not like that last guy, the Family Guy guy. Lucky there's a Mashup Guy! You know, I've had that stuck in my head along with I am not a computer! I've had that and the Mashup Guy song stuck in my head for the last week or 10 days or whatever, so that's good. But yeah, I wouldn't say I'm, like, exposing people. I guess if that's how you want to view it, that's fine. But yeah, I'm glad you're feeling better now. Glad the stream helped you. $5 from Kate. Jumping in during a break. I hope your back is better, Claw. I'll try to rewatch this while I'm at the gym later. Take care. My back is doing a little better. I almost went out today. I walked like a few steps outside and I was like, you know what? I don't want to push it. I'm gonna wait until I'm like properly better. You know, because the last time I went out and I made everything worse was when I was like, oh, I was feeling a little bad. My back hurt a little, my leg hurt a little, and then I went out and it was a horrible nightmare, and I was like, yeah, I probably should have just waited until I was, like, properly healed. And so, at this point, I'm like, you know, I can sit up comfortably, I can walk around without being hunched over and looking weird, and, you know, in a day or two, I'll probably feel back to capable. I don't know. $5 from Griff Goldstein. This new Nostalgia Critic / AVGN clone is popping off. I mean, you said that about his. I'm sure I'm sure you said that when we were looking at the fucking ABDL poopy game, the Neko Mew game. But then it became even more true once he started reviewing fucking Crash Nitro Kart. Oh, I've got the hiccups now. That's good. Yeah, I gotta try to scare myself real quick. Ready Player 2 is gonna get a movie. Oh my god. Yeah, that'll do it. $2 from Just Larm. Man, Chibi Necodemics really went downhill. There's a lot of people. Chibi Necodemics is one of those locals who I always come back to. Like I keep seeing people who remind me of him. Like he's like one of the original lolcows in a way, because it's like it feels like so much has spawned that reminds me of him, but he doesn't really remind me of any specific person, you know? He's one of those special ones, but I also think he's apparently gotten better in the last few years. The last time I looked at Chibi, he actually was doing videos where he was like acknowledging what a weirdo he was, basically. And I mean, I don't know, they were still a little obnoxious, but he's at least finding the path a little bit. $2 from Victor Martinez. Which communist leader would you smoke with? You know, I don't know. Not Hassan, I'll say that much. Maybe Jerma. $2 from Autistic Wolf. Why do I get Among the Sleep vid game vibes here? That's what that fucking guy was saying. He said multiple times that the Pissy Pants cat game was reminding him of Among the Sleep. What is that? I don't care. I say that I say that like, what's the term? Like, you know, I don't actually want the answer to what is Among the Sleep, but it's one of those things, I've never heard of that before in my life, and now today I've heard of it 3 times. $2 from Griff Goldstein. Furries want an app to be 18+. And then there's the cap emoji. Well, yeah, no, don't worry though, because if there's anybody who's not 18, you know, or 18 plus, you can just block them, and it's okay. That's fine. You just block them. And we just have to trust in you that you block them. 20 pounds from Archie Clayton. Hey, Clawfather, first stream I've caught, and first super chat I've given in quite a while. The wage cage and adult life is a wild one. Super stoked that I've caught the stream and gotten to donate to my favorite e-thought. Winky face, kissy face. Well, thank you. You know, stick around for my cat food hot tub stream. It's coming next week. 20 bucks from Small Asian. What in the 9 hells did I walk into? I don't know. What in the 36 chambers of fuck are we looking at? I don't know. But thank you. 5 bucks from underscore. Yo, what up, Claw? Stuck waging right now. Gonna catch this later. Well, I hope you enjoy it later. Let the beat rock! Let the beat rock! Watch it later. Let the beat rock! Let the beat rock! Good stuff. And now we have, what is this, Giving Up the Gun? Yeah, get this one and Mongrel Mises Maker sound kind of similar, so I forgot it was a different song. 20 bucks from Liquid Dinosaur. Haven't super chatted in a while, so I thought I'd send you some love. Watch out for the cubes! Cubes? Is that a reference to something? Should I know what that is? I always hate that when I see something, I'm like, that's familiar. That's like based on like a stream I did or something. I don't know, though. I don't know. I'm losing my memory. I guess. 20 bucks from Mr. Midnight, 1448. Hey, Claw just poked in. Exterminator, long time listen. Usually for... What? Okay. Oh, okay. Exterminator, long time. Listen. Usually for rat infestations, it takes an engine with a hose put in the burrows to suffocate the rats inside while we whack any stragglers. Could work for weirdos, too. Yeah, I don't like how much thought you put into this. I'm just gonna scroll along now. Thank you for stopping by. 10 bucks from Jose Loco. Thanks for being my biggest form of entertainment during lockdown. Hoping my schedule starts clearing up so I can tune into more lives. Me and my friends still laugh at the see-through Bing Bong. Thanks. Now, I should really find a see-through Bing Bong. Yeah, that'll be the only Funko Pop I ever buy. See-through Bing Bong. I mean, you say biggest form of entertainment during lockdown. Do you mean when lockdown was happening, or are you still on lockdown? Because, like, it's been a while. Yeah, I don't know. If not, I mean, if so, I hope that clears up for you. 3 euros from Dengiston Spear. Still less cringe than Dough Walker content. I think it's supposed to be Doug Walker, but it's spelled like the word is dough, like pizza dough. So, yeah, Dough Walker. I like that. 20 bucks from Wine Glass Pikachu. Hi, Claw. Sorry I'm a little late to the stream, but it's great to see you again. Glad we're doing whatever this is. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. But I'm glad to have you here. 2 bucks from Rocky Roads. Why does this art remind me of Mike and Melissa? You know, it's a real similar vibe. He probably likes Mike and Melissa. 5 bucks from Stylos Verk. Claw, you found a gold mine. I didn't find it. This is, a Chimeric Mac and Cheese, I believe. One of our mods. Alexis on the Discord. I don't know, I was just looking at Milk Barn and Alexis was like, guys, I found something! And I took a couple of glances at it and I'm like, yeah, this... Like, at this point, I've developed a pretty good sense if I see something and I'm like... I can tell at, like, the first... Sometimes I'm wrong. I'm not always right, but I can usually tell when I see something. Either I take one look at it and I'm like, yeah, I've seen stuff like this, it's whatever. Or I take one look and there's just something about the art style or the fursuit or the picture quality and or the way that they write their posts or something, some tiny detail, and I'm just like, oh yeah, 4-hour stream, yep, yeah, that's gonna happen, yeah. And that was one of them. 2 bucks from Autistic Wolf. CRT TV, are you a retro gamer or something? Yeah, I got my PS2 hard drive with a bunch of games on it. I've also got a bunch of burned, like, discs for my PS2 and my Dreamcast. And I've got a Genesis. You might have noticed when I was on the Amazon thing earlier, there was a Mega Drive, what do you call it? An EverDrive, Mega Drive, like for the Genesis. It's like a flash cart. You put ROMs on it or whatever. It's like $100. I would really rather not pay for that. But at the moment, the only game I have for my Genesis is Sonic 2. Which I will say, Sonic 2, there's something about playing it on a CRT with a real Genesis controller on a real Genesis. There's just something about playing that game. It feels right. I feel right, Brian. I feel right. It just feels right. The reaction time is like a little quicker. It's so much better. So yes, I am the retro gamer. I've also been playing my PSP. All I want for Christmas is a PSP. $5 from Rocky Rhodes. He would have sold the black voice impression. He would have sold the black voice impression if at the end of his sentences he said, "That's right!" Oh no. Well, that would have been a marginally less racist thing than the other thing we're all thinking of. $5 from Autistic Wolf. Hiding my phone at work because I don't want anyone to think I'm watching diaper fur content unironically. Or even ironically. Just, no. Yeah, I remember there was a time when I early on my channel, I was on Tinder, and I was I was talking to a girl, and she was, she was kind of interested in me, and then I explained, what I do. And I don't know if she necessarily understood that I wasn't when I described, yeah, I look at creepy weirdos who shit themselves and wear fursuits, and, I described that. I don't know if she necessarily understood that, I was talking about watching creepy weirdos and not me being one. But frankly, even if she, it's very shortly after that, it was like, oh yeah, I'm actually busy. Can't meet you actually. It was like, all right, well, if you want to have your boring 9 to 5 person who doesn't come home every day and tell you about the fucking furries, then I guess that's fine, but you just don't know what you're in for. No, but yeah, watching it, even ironically, there's explanations. You gotta explain. Even if you're watching me, it has to be like, oh no, you don't understand. It's a guy who's watching this, and I'm watching him, and frankly, it makes it even more confusing. It would be better in that scenario to just be like, oh yeah, I shit myself. Yeah. Just own it at that point. $2 from Unimpressed Owl. Oh, hell yeah, I love Henry's Kitchen. Yeah, I was enjoying that guy a lot. We only saw a little bit of it, but there was also a part in that where he started singing. He has a background song while he's cooking, and it's like a song from Gedivin. It's like, I will love you sometimes, and then he makes this chili. It's incredible. It's a great video. That guy deserves all the attention he's gotten. I've never heard of him before, though. $5 from Rocky Rhodes. I'm starting to feel like Alex DeLarge in Clockwork Orange. Make it stop. No, you must be force-fed the garbage. That'd be a good stream thumbnail. Just them holding open his eyes, but it's just like, I don't know how to make that work. I guess they'll just have that, and then the stream title is force-feeding you garbage. 685 from Exiled Postman. I missed most of the stream because I was at work. That sucks. I hope it was a good one. Support your local post office, chat. That's right. You never know when they're gonna take, postal joke here. You never know when they're gonna go full Son of Sam. You might get a letter in your mail, and you better be nice to your mailman, because he knows what he's putting in there and you don't. $20 from Milk Steak. No message, but thank you. Thank you very much. $5 from Dango. Here's some heating pad money for your back. Take care, Claw. Thank you. I appreciate that. People have recommended the heating pad thing. I could do that. That would probably help. At this point, I'm working with arthritis Tylenol. Because I figured, I fucking threw out my back. I'm basically an old man. I'll take the arthritis Tylenol. And, I don't know if I'm allowed to say this on YouTube, but I will just say that, in light of the Mario movie coming out, I recently decided to get into, I decided to start enjoying Mario's mushrooms. And, very different experience than I was expecting that they would be. I was not entirely impressed with them. You know, I was expecting to see machine elves or whatever, but nah, nothing like that. Just kind of more hyper aware of what a piece of shit I am, so that sucks. But that has helped a little bit with the, you know, with the aches and pains or whatever. It's helped me make this last week a little bit more memorable. A little less annoying. $5 from Dango. Oh, I read that one. $2 from Victor Martinez. No message, but oh god, help me! Well, you know, the stream's over, so you're helped. Consider yourself saved. You are a soul saved by I was gonna say saved by God, but I don't want to make myself God in this scenario. Let's move on from that. $5 from Mech Warrior. Hey Claw, this was an experience. Have some silver. Well, thank you. I will take your pieces of silver. You know, there's a game on the Dreamcast called Silver where they an evil warlord steals all the women, and you have to go on a hunt to get back the women. It's bizarre. I only played a little of it. It was kind of not very good, but it was definitely bizarre. Yeah, that'll do it for the stream. Thank you everybody for stopping in. You know, I'll try to be back at you tomorrow or I don't know, the next day or something. Hopefully it won't be another week between streams. I don't really have anything for the next stream, but that just means it's time for Wheel of Trash, or maybe we could finally watch To Boldly Flee for the second time, because I hate myself and all of you, so that's fine. Yeah, take it easy, folks. Penis.